Welcome. Today's video is on a basic overview of Ubuntu 12.04. It is a Linux-based operating system. Ubuntu is the distribution. And in this video, I'm going to go over some basic things of what they are. So if you're an advanced user, you might want to skip to my other videos to learn some more complex things. Now, it's going to be hard if you're just starting getting into Linux, because there are some small compatibility issues. Not everything is compatible in Linux and Windows, so if you're transferring right away, it'll be kind of hard. But there are some alternatives that you can use to get by these issues. It's a great operating system. It's free. Updates are free, and forever it'll be free. All their software is going to be free, and tech support is out all over the place, so you won't have a problem getting into it. First of all, I'm going to talk about this corner over here. Now, this is a few things you don't really got to pay attention to, because this is the login screen, so this part doesn't really matter. This is just accessibility tools, like an on-screen keyboard. If you have problems with your keyboard, you click that and a physical keyboard will come on your screen and you can just hit the letters. High contrast screen reader, you don't really need to do anything with those. By default, mine only has one language. When you choose to install Ubuntu, you can click what language you want there. Sound, simple, just move it. Mute. You got a calendar, which is pretty useless because you're not going to be using it right now. And then you just have the shutdown, which turns the computer straight off, or suspend, where it just temporarily hibernates the computer. So over here we have two little things. Now if you hit the down arrow key, you'll move over to the guest section, or if you move your mouse and click the name that you see. Now if you have multiple accounts, then you'll see multiple users, and then guest session you can turn off, I believe. But anyways, some don't have passwords. I have a password to protect my account from being used. Now if you click that little Ubuntu logo over there, we'll bring up this menu, which is the desktop view, like how you're going to look at it, like the Unity bar. This is what the one I'm selecting right now. I'll get more into Unity once we log in. So now I'm going to go ahead and enter my password. Now we have finally logged into Ubuntu. Now this is the desktop. On our left, we have, it's called Unity. It's basically Okay, welcome. We're finally in Ubuntu. Now, on your left, you'll see this little panel. Okay, we're finally in Ubuntu. Now, this is our desktop. On your left, we have the Unity bar, or panel, I should say. And at the top, you have a panel up here, which has your email, internet, sound, stuff like that. I'll go more in depth in a second. But first, I'm going to start with Unity. This is this panel over here. What we have right here, it's called Dash Home. It's basically the Finder. If you have ever tried Mac before, you can search through everything. If you have something that you want to look up, let's say I want to use Firefox, I just type it in there and it comes up right here. And it also shows the apps that you've recently used. So now you can click to see more or fewer by clicking this. And recent files will come up here. Now at the bottom here, we have a couple little tabs. And this one basically gives you tools and stuff like that. It has at the top the recently used, and then you have installed. This is drivers, some other tools and whatnot. And then apps for download on the Ubuntu store. We'll come to the store in a little bit. This tab here is your folders. You got your documents. So when you double click that, this will come up. I'm going to go ahead and click the page again. You have your documents for all your text files. You have your music folder for all your music files, your MP3. You have your picture folder for your JPEGs. Those are just all file names that I'm throwing out there that you can store in there. You also got your video folder, your downloads, and your desktop, which is right here. It just shows like files that are on it. I have no music on here, so no music's gonna come up. And videos, I don't have any movies of my own on here, but it does have online ones, some up there. And you can also filter your results on each page that you go, except for this one. So like these four, you can filter your results. You just want to look for, I don't know, look for some games. You click that. If you want to have some accessories, you go there. And that's basically it for the search. Or the, what do they call it, dash. And then we have our home folder here. The home folder is the folder which contains all your documents, your downloads, all that. The home of everything. Has your desktop, your documents, a bunch of other folders and files that I've saved in there. And then the third down, we have what looks to be a fox around a planet. This is called Firefox. And what it is an internet browser. So if you want to go to Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, anything, you go here. So yeah, you have your address bar. So you just type in YouTube, whatever. Then you have a tab here to open multiple web pages at the same time, and then you have your go button to go to the address that you typed in over here, and then you have your search menu over here, and then your home menu to go to the start page that you assign it to. And you're probably wondering, how do I minimize it? How do I make it smaller? I adjust the size so I can see other stuff at the same time, or close it. Now if you mouse over to the top, you'll see three little buttons. You have your X, which closes it, your minus, which will minimize it, and then you have the rectangle, which changes the size of the application or folder. So then I'm going to go ahead and maximize it now. We have the File tab, which I can make a new tab. You can make a new window, and you see on the side it's kind of in a lighter color. Those are the hotkeys. So now if I hold Control and press T without pressing the button, it'll open a new tab. See now if I just go and click it, same function. Now I can make a new window, open a file, save the page. You don't really gotta worry about this. You have your print. If you want to print whatever's on the web page, or to set it up and whatnot. Here we have the edit. If you write something, undo it, redo it, copy and paste stuff. You can see the commands to do everything on the side. View, you can add toolbars, sidebars. You don't really need to pay attention to this too much. Full screen, you just gotta hit that F11 hotkey. Your history's up there, your bookmarks, your tools. So if you have any downloads, you can hit Shift plus Control and Y. So if I hit Shift, Control, and Y while clicking elsewhere, my downloads will come up, and you can clear the list to clear whatever you have. If you have a file, I should probably download something. Download a picture of something. Just gonna Google Tux. Got the Linux penguin right here. Just gonna go ahead and save it. I already have this picture. It's convenient.